Learning with Ameer.
Hi friends! Today's video is about pie charts. Here is the outline of the video. First, we will see what charts, graphs and plots are used for. Then we will learn about pie charts and look at some examples of pie charts. Then we will learn about percentages and see how pie charts can use percentages. Next, we will learn how to create pie charts in Microsoft Excel. And finally, we will create a pie chart for real data related to COVID-19. Charts, graphs, and plots help us understand and compare data. But you may be wondering what data is. Data is information. It is usually numerical. Data is measured, collected, and reported. And it is used for reasoning, discussion, calculation, and analysis. Here are some examples of data. A set of heights of students in a class is data. The population of cities a country has is data. The highest temperatures in an area over a week is data, and so on. When we have less data, we can describe it in words. For example, if there's only one student, Tom, in a class, and we want to talk about his height, we can say that Tom is 4 feet tall. But if there are 10 students in a class, writing their heights in words may not be the best way to describe the data. In this case, providing the heights of students in a table is more helpful. But for larger data, tables can also become harder to read. This is where charts and graphs come to help. Graphs present data to us visually and can help us easily understand, compare, and analyze it. So when you have a lot of data or you want to present it in a way that is easy to understand, use a graph. Although there are differences in what these terms exactly mean, in this video we can say that charts, graphs, and plots mean the same, which is representing data graphically. Please press the red subscribe button to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please also like and follow my Facebook page to be notified of my upcoming videos. Now let us learn about pie charts. It's the pie chart learning time. Pie charts are also called circle graphs. They're called pie charts because they look like a pie with slices, like an apple pie, or a cake given slices to some people on a birthday. But I call them pizza charts because I like pizza better than a pie. Let's say I have a pie or pizza with 10 equal slices. Like I eat 2, mommy eats 3, daddy eats 4, and my baby brother eats 1. We can show it in a pie chart like this. It can visually tell us who ate more and who ate less. You can see daddy ate almost half of it. He eats a lot. Pie charts are used to show parts of a whole. WHOLE, if you're wondering. For example, you bought a basket of mixed fruits. There are 15 fruits in total. 6 apples, 4 bananas, 3 oranges, and 2 peaches. You can represent them in a pie chart like this. If you know the total, you can make that many slices in the pie. The slices must be of equal size, and then assign slices to each category. Let's try it on this computer application that my daddy wrote for me. It's called Ameer's Pie Chart Generator. Let's draw my daily activities on this chart. Because there are 24 hours in a day, let's make 24 slices in the pie. Here is the pie with 24 slices. The first category is to represent sleep time. I sleep for about 9 hours, so let's assign 9 hours to sleep and then we draw it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The red portion of the pie comprising 9 slices now represents my sleep time. The second category is for the time I am at school. I spend 7 hours in school, so let's assign 7 to this category and draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. This green portion of the pie comprising 7 slices, represents the time I spend at school. The third category is for the time I spend using my tablet. I use tablet for around 3 hours a day. 1, 2, 3. This blue portion now represents my screen time. The fourth category is for playing with my brother. We play for about 2 hours every day. 1, 2. Yellow portion of the pie, comprising 2 slices, represents my playtime. Fifth category is for homework, on which I spend about an hour every day. This pink portion, comprising 1 slice, represents the time I spend on homework. The sixth and final category is for meals and other activities that I do during the day. Let's assign the remaining 2 hours to it and draw. 1, 2. This cyan portion of the pie represents meals and other activities. Now our pie chart is complete. It shows how I spend my day doing different activities. It can visually tell us that I spend most of my time in sleeping and at school and spend the least amount of time doing my homework. So if you have some categories with values, you can draw them on a pie chart. Let's take another example. Let's say Mommy, Daddy and I have a total of $200, out of which I own $40, Mommy owns $70, and Daddy owns $90. Let's create a pie to represent the total money we have. Since we have $200, the pie has 200 slices. Now let's create my portion in the pie. I own 40, so my portion has 40 slices. Next, let's create Mommy's portion in the pie. She owns $70, so her portion has 70 slices. Finally, let's create Daddy's portion. He owns $90, so his portion of the pie comprises 90 slices. Now our pie chart is complete. A pie chart can have any number of total slices, but generally, if we have large values, a pie chart with 100 slices is used. And instead of actual values, their percentages are shown on the pie chart. Percentage means out of 100. To find the percentage of a value out of a total, divide the value by the total and multiply by 100. Now let's change the dollar amount in our previous example. Let's say Mommy, Daddy and I have a total of $2,000, out of which I have $400, Mommy has $700 and Daddy has $900. This time we want to use a pie chart to show the percentages of our shares. First, let's find the percentages of our shares out of the total. I own $400 out of a total of $2,000. So I divide 400 by 2,000 and multiply by 100 to find the percentage. The answer is 20. So $400 is 20% of $2,000. It means that if the total were $100, my share would be $20. Mommy owns $700 out of a total of $2,000. So to find the percentage, we divide 700 by 2,000 and multiply by 100. The answer is 35. So our share of 700 is 35% of the total $2,000. In the same way, we can find the percentage of Daddy's share. He owns 900 out of 2,000, so we divide 900 by the total amount of 2,000 and multiply by 100. The answer is 45. So Daddy's share of $900 is 45% of the total $2,000. Now we can show percentages of our shares in the pie chart. Since we are showing percentages, which mean out of 100, the pie will have 100 slices. My share is 20%, so my portion will have 20 slices out of 100. Mommy's share is 35%. So her portion of the pie will have 35 slices. Daddy's share is 45%. So his portion of the pie will have 45 slices out of the total 100 slices. Note that we can also draw a pie chart according to the actual values. If we show the actual amounts of our shares in the pie will have 2,000 slices, each representing $1. My portion of the pie will have 400 slices. Mommy's portion of the pie will consist of 700 slices. And Daddy's portion of the pie will have 900 slices. You may be wondering why this pie appears black in the middle. It is because we are drawing the outline of each slice in a black color. and are only coloring the inside of a slice with a different color, such as red, green, and blue. Because there are too many slices in the pie and they are very small, their outlines in the center of the circle are so close to each other that when drawn with black color, they make the middle portion of the circular pie look black. But note that in real, the outline as well as the inside of the slices are colored with the same color. So the same pie chart will actually look like this. In this, however, you cannot see the individual slices. That is why earlier we had drawn the outlines of the slices in black. Now let's compare the two pie charts from the previous example. The one on the left uses percentages and the one on the right uses actual values. The number and size of slices in the two pie charts are different, and the corresponding portions contain a different number of slices, as you can see from the black outline of the slices. But the two pie charts are actually similar. The corresponding portions in the two pie charts are of the same size and shape. To show that they're the same, let us not draw the outline of the slices in black color, but use the same color which is used to draw the inside of the slices. Here is how the pie chart on the left will look like when slices are completely drawn in a solid color including their outline. And here is how the pie chart on the right will look. As you can see, both are actually the same. It means that the shape and size of the portions would remain the same whether you use actual values or percentages. So you can either display the actual values or percentages in the pie chart. If you use actual values, the total number of slices would be equal to the sum of all values, and each category will have number of slices equal to their value. If you use percentages, there will be 100 slices in total, and each category will have slices according to the percentage of their value out of the total. Now let us learn how to create a pie chart in Microsoft Excel. To use Microsoft Excel, you have to have Microsoft Office installed on your computer or laptop. If you don't have Microsoft Excel, you can also use Google Sheets on Google's website if you have an account on Google. The process is similar in both. To create a pie chart in Microsoft Excel, first I have to create a file. To do that, I go to the folder in my computer where I want to create a file. Then I click the right button on my mouse, go to New, and select Microsoft Excel Worksheet. Now I change the name of the file to Graphs. Then I double click on it to open it. To make it easier for you to see what I will write, I select View, click on Zoom, and select 200%. I will be creating a pie chart to show how I spent $50 that I got as my birthday gift. I spent these $50 on clothes, toys, ice cream, and charity. Now I am going to write the data for my pie chart in columns A and B. I am writing names of expense categories in column A. These are clothes, toys, ice cream, and charity. In front of each category, I am writing the dollar amount in column B. I spent $15 on clothes, $20 on toys, $10 on ice cream, and $5 on charity. Now select the data in both columns. Go to Insert, click on Pie, and select 2D Pie. It generates the pie chart for my data. I am adjusting the size of the chart a bit. Now I'm going to display the category names, values, and percentages for each portion of the pie. For that, I go to the Layout tab, select Data Labels, and click on More Data Label Options. From there, I select category name, value, and percentage. Then I adjust the location of some text. Next, I'm going to add the title of the chart. For that, I go to the Chart Title in the Layout tab and select Above Chart to add the title above the chart. Then I changed the title to Spending Birthday Gift of $50. The chart displays a legend on the right. The legend shows which colored portion in the pie correspond to which category. Since I have displayed the names of categories in the chart, I don't really need the legend. I can go to the legend option in the Layout tab and select None. Now I want to display the dollar sign with my amounts. To do that, I select the data in column B and select the option to display values as dollar amounts. Last thing I want to do is that I want to change the look of the chart. For that, I go to the Design tab and select a different design. Now it looks better. The pie chart showing how I spent my birthday gift is now complete. It shows that out of the $50, that I had received as a birthday gift. I spent 30% on clothes, 40% on toys, and 20% on ice cream, and 10% on charity. It visually tells us that I spend most on toys and least on charity. Note that, depending on the version of your Microsoft Office, you may find some options at a different place, but it shouldn't be hard to figure out where the options are. Now let us create a pie chart for real data related to COVID-19. We would like to see that on April 20, 2020, how the reported cases of COVID-19 were distributed among different regions of the world. We get this data from the website of the World Health Organization. The data for April 20, 2020 is given in the COVID-19 Situation Report 91, which is available on the World Health Organization's website. The different regions of the world, as categorized by the World Health Organization to report the spread of COVID-19, are European region, region of the Americas, Western Pacific region, Eastern Mediterranean region, Southeast Asia region, and African region. I am copying the names of regions and pasting them in the column A of my Excel worksheet. Next, I'm copying the confirmed cases of COVID-19 for each of the regions and pasting them in column B in front of their region name. Note that this data is cumulative, which means that these are the total confirmed cases since the start of COVID-19 until April 20, 2020. Now I'm going to create a pie chart for my data. I do that by selecting the data in two columns and inserting a pie chart. Next, I'm adding data labels for category names and percentages. Now our pie chart is complete. It can visually tell us which regions of the world had more confirmed cases of COVID-19 as of April 20, 2020, and which had less. It shows that as of April 20, 2020, about half of the total confirmed cases of COVID-19 were reported in the European region. It is clear from the pie chart that as of April 20, 2020, the COVID-19 was spreading fast in the regions of Europe and the Americas. About 87% of the total confirmed cases were reported in these two regions. And the least number of confirmed cases were reported in Southeast Asia region and the African region. These two regions had only about 2% of the total confirmed cases of COVID-19 as of April 20, 2020. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Please check out other videos on my channel. You might want to learn how to play chess, grow plants in water, and make your own calendar. You can learn about the globe and map of the USA. If you like to read or listen to stories, you might like my reading videos, such as The Lion King, which is my favorite. If you are young or have younger siblings, I have videos about alphabets, numbers, shapes, and colors. If you like animals, you can learn about the Arctic animals and see pets doing amazing tricks. If you like to make crafts, you might want to watch my videos about crafts. Finally, if you like shows, I have videos of some wonderful shows that you might want to check out. Please like and share this video. Please subscribe to my channel Learning with Ameer. And follow me on Facebook and Instagram. See you next time. Bye!